A healthy community requires so many things: jobs, good schools, safe streets, caring neighbors, concern for young and old, healthy children and families, good housing, strong neighborhoods. The absence of any one of these can affect the well-being of all. In Kansas City, Missouri, a remarkable group of citizens are working together in a quiet but startling revolution. These citizens, known as the Local Investment Commission, are proof that a community has the power to motivate its members to exceptional performance and commitment. What is the Local Investment Commission doing? The Commission, or better known as LINC, moves people from welfare to work, trains family and home-based childcare providers, shapes services for those on Medicaid, foster care, and services to the elderly, develops neighborhood-driven human services, and restructures bureaucracies to provide better service. LINC does these things by breaking down rigid funding sources, training caregivers and community members, organizing and sharing data and information. LINC taps the energy, enthusiasm, interest, and support of concerned citizens who see needs as opportunities to do better, not problems to accept. Over 500 citizens are involved, guided by a 36-member volunteer commission with broad community leadership. LINC is a comprehensive effort to change a community by giving citizens a greater say over how human services can build, not destroy a community. This is their story. These are their voices.
One of the things that I was frustrated about was the fact that decisions were being made in Jeff City, and as a practical matter, they did not understand what was really going on in the community. As a matter of fact, state workers in the social services in Kansas City were very much isolated from the citizenry.
If we can facilitate ordinary people, ordinary citizens, identifying their problems and working on their problems together, that there are resources they can better use than I can design for them, that any state official, that any city or county official can design for them, and that the handing off of governance to the local communities where they are facing the burdens of the community at risk firsthand, they do the best job. They may need help, they need support, they need technical and financial support, and that's what LINC's job is.
Somebody isn't planning for somebody else. The people are planning for themselves in LINC, and LINC is the connection. It's the people who make things possible after the others, the people who are going to receive it, they have decided what they want to receive. You know, we sit in the Ivy Tower and decide what's good for John, instead of asking John what John would like to have.
LINC promotes neighborhood governance. Parents and neighbors plan and decide how flexible funds will be spent for human services in their neighborhood.
LINC is based on volunteers and partnerships. And that what makes LINC unique from any other group that has been formed in Kansas City.
I think if you look at the track record of LINC and of caring communities, we've been able to prove that when communities can come and say what it is that they need and they have the necessary supports here, you can see major change take place.
How important is it to have a community voice in everything that we're doing, especially when it affects the community? And how I see LINC is that they are that intermediary, that linkage between the community and any other type of organization.
There are results. The change is not imagined. It is genuinely seen and felt. It is quiet, but it is quite real.
The parents know exactly what they want their students to have, and LINC has allowed that uniqueness to come through.
It is a big job running a high school, and when you have the arm there, that arm that is able to go out in the community and provide resources, and just I see the caring community as a group that's wrapping their arms around the school and providing the support that the family, which is a part of the school, needs in order to be successful.
Programs that are put together in a way that bring the neighborhood, the community, the school together in a system that then can operate together, function together, building those interdependencies and those resources.
Positive role models, mentors, and tutors coming into the school, helping the kids in any way that we can. Because if we help them now, it's going to save me, it's going to save you, and all of the other taxpayers some money down the line.
LINC gets state government to work closely with communities to share ideas, resources, and efforts. The process involves a willingness to listen, hear, and make changes.
Once you have that certain level of funding and provision that creates that sense of community, then the community becomes self-supporting in other ways that you don't need the funds for, because the community is taking care of it, the neighbors are doing that and providing for those needs that are around them.
Those in government are best able to change government because they have more knowledge than anyone else. And these people are intelligent, they're capable, and they're willing to work with a community organization when they understand that that community organization is there to support them.
When you're used to being an agency unto yourself, not involving other people, having that fear, overcoming the fear of having other people involved in the decision-making process, you get very nervous about it, but as you open up and people begin to understand who you are and what you do, and as you become more open to listening to other people, it's really allowing the community to become a part of that process and listening a lot more carefully. It's made a big difference. It's growing on both sides.
I feel that the money that we get from the state, which is in a big pot, this previous year it has changed, it comes from social services, it's just the seed. By the time it gets to us, we plant it and make the seed grow through businesses and people donating their time. There's more money and time donated than anyone could ever measure in dollars.
So you need something that's going to pull all of these entities together. And that's what Caring Communities does. That's its name. It's called Caring Communities. So it's like the ribbon that ties all these entities together.
And it just creates a web within the neighborhood that provides more support for those individuals who are there. So it's more than just the specific programs that LINC or that Caring Communities offers. It's more than just the neighborhood parties. It's more than just the after-school activities. It's the web of community that's created through those programs.
We have a Caring Community site. It works for us. Now, this is all about family, and no one truly gets left behind. We stay together.
LINC works because it is the community organizing itself for the common good. It includes all and listens to many voices. It is a process, not a program.
LINC is a model for other communities, but we must be very sure of one thing. Every community is different. And although another community can take the general principles, they must tailor their organization to fit their specific situation. Therefore, LINC is a model in one respect, but it is not the absolute form that must be followed.
We've succeeded because we've had the kind of people who are dedicated to it. And I don't think they just got there. I think they had it all the time. We kind of woke up to sleeping bear or something.
To see a round table of the haves and the have-nots coming together for the common good of Kansas City. That's pretty good.